Good morning. Hello, hello. Yeah, today we're gonna play the Overwatch dating sim. 'Cause that came out today. Rewards. Oh, it's not gonna tell me. Alright. Yeah, sure, hubby. Let's go. So take me to get some pizza. The official but non-canon Overwatch 2 dating sim. Now with 30% more punctuation. You ready to play this thing? I'm curious about what this will say. What does non-canon mean? We're glad you asked. Basically, there are parts of the Overwatch story that are real and other parts that are hype. Oh, okay. It's literally just an actual explanation. Wrecking Ball may love Cheeseburger, but they've never met officially and actually had that conversation. Not yet. But this dating sim kicks down the fourth wall and stomps all over it with muddy boots. Does that answer your question? Almost. So you're saying I should just enjoy this thing and not rush off to update fan wikis with anything I read in here? We couldn't have said it better ourselves. One last thing. Am I also portraying a non-canon version of me? That's really up to you. This is getting a little too meta for us, and we wrote this. Fine. Let's get started. Let's get started pretending and playing this dang thing. Google. I'm already into this. I'm already into this, dude. Can I zoom in at all? Okay. There we go. Continue. No, I made a typo in my name. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. I need some tissues in a bit? Probably not. It's Friday night in the big city. You could use a laugh after the week you've had. The Laugh Attic is one of the most tragically unfunny comedy clubs in town, but you love watching people bomb on open mic. Sometimes that person is you. It's particularly dark tonight, so dark it'll make for quite the dramatic reveal when your eyes adjust and see who is sitting at the table in the corner. Can I make the text speed faster? Message speed, here we go. Just go fast. Not that fast. Hang on, that's instant. Adjusting. Oh my. Is that who you think it is? I think we gotta go Genji, right? Yeah, we gotta go Genji. It's Genji. Oh my god. Ninja Cyborg and all-around bad boy from Overwatch. Oh, fan myself. No matter how many times you blink, he's still there, and you're completely. I'm terrified. Dead ass. If I see that guy sitting in the corner, I'm terrified. Fear struck. Why would anyone in their right mind allow a ninja with a giant katana in a comedy club? You don't know if you can handle this dating sim? Why is that? Well, it does sound like the beginning of a joke. And the only thing funnier than this would be if his brother showed up wearing a toga. Guess who's gonna show up? Oh, it's his brother wearing a toga. Too hot, too weird, too boring, too erotic. I don't know. I heard you get rewards for beating it, and I wanted to check it out. So. Zap. Oh god, should I try to do a Japanese? I don't think I could do the accent. Do I hear this? No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know. Do I hear the sound of a heart beating fast and the smell of sweat on your palms? I am Cupid, the hero of love in all its varieties. It is my sworn duty to answer the cries of all who deserve to love and guide them to fulfillment. Look around, wondering if anyone else can see this. Or are you hallucinating? No, it was all the drugs. Definitely the drugs. Do not worry, you're the only one who sees me. Oh, so you're my Shinigami. Do not interfere in the mortal realm. Consider me the angel on your shoulder who will point you in the right direction. Okay, it's a definite maybe on the hallucination thing, but maybe this hallucination can help me. Now tell me, are you in love? No, that's just my baseline anxiety. Anxiety and affection can sometimes feel similar, but fear not. I am here to guide you through all of love's intricacies. So, do you wish to win the heart of Genji? Yeah, I want to win the heart of Genji. Genji? Really? Truly? I mean, there are only two options. He made sure I was aware. Of course, it's just that, well, to call Genji difficult would be an understatement. You're being really judgmental for a vessel of love or whatever. Just because I'm honor-bound to assist in your quest for love doesn't mean I lack taste, mortal. What is this portrait? I need to take a screenshot of this. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Aren't you supposed to help people no matter what? Why do you care if I'm interested in Genji? I know of Genji. I'm merely saying that reaching Genji's heart will be a difficult task. Sure, whatever you say, Mr. Grumpy Toga. If you wish to pursue Genji, then I'm obligated to help you. It is your love life, no matter how foolish. Well then, how do you think I should approach, Cupid? You have to introduce yourself, of course. You cannot start down the path of romance without first speaking to him. And given that he strikes me as a selfish, immature person, I would recommend keeping your conversation focused on him. He has always struggled with his sense of self, so do your best to appeal to his interests. We hope we'll get over his hostility for Genji soon, definitely, but that's not important right now. What is important is whether or not Genji will feel any hostility toward me. With Cupid's words in mind, you build the courage and approach Genji. Excuse me? Ninja turns to face you. Purple glow of the club's neon lights illuminates his metal mask. Are you talking to me? Yeah, I just saw you and I wanted to say. Your heart starts to pound in your ears and your mouth can't find the words to speak. Well, say something. And remember, your choices will affect how he feels about you. What the fuck? This is so strange. I love the self-awareness. Oh my god. I do really like the hoodie. I really like your outfit. Oh, thanks. Not many people compliment my clothes. He looks ridiculous. No, I really like them. So few people have RGB built into their outfits. It's unique. Yeah, they do look pretty sick, huh? Anyway, I don't think I've seen you around before. I'm Genji. What's your name? Oh, I'm Kugel. Nice to meet you, Genji. Imagine wearing that hoodie and dropping a ship because your aim is so bad and it just gets lost. True. Kugel, huh? That's a cool name. Reminds me of Kugel from the game Kugel's Odyssey. Is that a real game? No way. Is that a real game? He tilts his head. His cybernetic hand grips the bottom of his mask pensively. Yeah, it was. Hey, do you want to sit down? Next set is starting soon. Maybe we could watch together. I'm just gonna stretch and yawn. Ugh, my hand's on the shoulder now. Take a seat next to Genji and watch a few sets. Can't tell if he ever cracks a smile, but he certainly doesn't laugh at any point. Weird energy to bring to a comedy club. Before you can spend too many minutes basking in the awkward silence, Cupid returns, bringing you more helpful advice. Well, what are you waiting for? Show him you can be exciting. Go perform a set. I have a few jokes, but they're not ready yet. Cupid scoffs. You've been a regular at this venue and the comedy club known as Overwatch, and you don't have any jokes ready to use? Well, yeah, because everybody else in this comedy club literally just says racist jokes, and they're not funny. Hey, Overwatch is not a comedy club. That's competitive. Doesn't matter. Look, someone just finished their material. Get up there and impress your date. Oh god, I'm gonna bomb. Previous comedian steps down from the stage to some paltry claps, and when no one stands to take their place, take the initiative to get on stage. So on your nerves, you address the audience. Hello, everyone. I would be honored to share a joke with you fine people. You look out over the audience, see Genji looking back at you with what you assume is curiosity. But you cannot make just any joke. You have to wonder, what would make him laugh? Tell the funniest joke I know. Tap on the mic and the feedback rings in your ears. You lean in close. Why did the building get arrested for vandalism? God is silent. It was a skyscraper. That was so bad. What? I hate that. Told what is truly the funniest joke. It was a joke of all time. You're a living legend. Everyone will remember you as the genius who reinvented the art of comedy. What the fuck? But among the crowd, one person hasn't been stricken with agonizing amusement. It's Genji. He remains just as still as you left him when you came up on stage. They're signing autographs for the whole club. You return to your seat next to Genji. What do you think of my joke? You like it? Yeah, it was pretty funny, I suppose. He says this. You're watching someone being rolled out of the club in a stretcher, quite literally dying from it. What the fuck? I literally killed everybody. But I think there were other jokes you could have. Maybe ones related to me that would have made me laugh harder. You wanted me to make a joke about you? That's what I was thinking. Of course, maybe a long time ago I would have been too insecure in myself to take a joke, but now I'm happy with who I am, even when people poke fun at me. But I guess you couldn't have known that. We just met, didn't we? Maybe on our second date you can learn more about me. Oh my god, he asked me out. Ah! Absolutely. That sounds wonderful, Genji. Genji sighs. A weight leaves his shoulders. Can't wait. Guess I'll see you again soon. He leaves and you're left alone in the comedy club. Not for long though, as Cupid soon reappears. I sense the buds of romance are already beginning to blossom. How do you think things went? I'm quite pleased, but there's always room for improvement. I recommend doing your best to ensure he feels comfortable with you. But good or bad, your date is in the past, and we still have a long road ahead of us if you truly wish for Genji's heart to be yours. When Genji reaches out to you again, he suggests grabbing dinner for your second date. He even picks out a restaurant, Cafe Azur in Monaco, the exclusive playground of the ultra rich. Is this Circuit Royal? This looks like Circuit Royal. Lucky you live in the hopeful future. You can just hop on transatlantic train and arrive at Monaco in a few short hours. Neat, huh? You arrive at the restaurant. It looks as classy as the name might imply. A robot brings you to your table where Genji awaits you. Please tell me he's not wearing the same hoodie he wore to the comedy club. If I owned a hoodie that cool, I'd wear it every chance I got. And look at that. If I own a hoodie that cool, I'd wear it every chance I got too. Even to a 5-star restaurant? Especially to a 5-star restaurant. No wonder you need my help. Take your seat across from Genji and seems to light up at your presence. Oh, cool. I didn't expect to see you here. You invited me here for a date? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Anyway, how was the ride over? I had lots of time for gaming. Great, I had a ton of time to grind XP in Vivi's Adventure Online. Vivi's Adventure Online, that game's pretty fun, even though I think Vivi's Adventure franchise fell off a bit after Vivi 3D. Right? Don't get me started on Vivi Party Dance Night. Talk about selling out. Editors note, we're begging you not to add these to the Overwatch fan wikis. They're not real. Oh, I'm into this. I'm so into this. Either way, I'm glad you could make it. I've really been looking forward to spending more time with you. You don't have much time to feel bashful before the waitress returns to your table to take your order. You look over your holo menu, which is like a regular menu but a hologram, since it's the future. You think carefully about what you order. Maybe choose something he'd like as well. Come on, even your dinner is going to affect this guy's opinion of you. These dating sims are hard work. In that case, what will you order for dinner? Well, I don't want to order the expensive food in case he's paying. And I don't want to order off the kids' menu, so we'll just order his favorite food. I have the Rikimaru ramen. That's my favorite food. How did you know? Easy, it's in the official Overwatch cookbook. Wow, in that case, I'll take the Rikimaru ramen too. Patrons, we don't have that on the menu program. Seems to be overridden by the customer's always right subroutine, so it takes your order back to the kitchen without complaint. It's really cool of you to order my favorite food for dinner. If there were an official Google cookbook, I would have ordered yours too. So you would have ordered a cheesecake? Make note of his idea. We're always looking for more merchandising opportunities. two of you spend some time chatting. After a few short minutes, the waiter brings out your meal, 2 bowls of Rikimaru ramen. It's honestly impressive that such a nice restaurant can make a dish look like it comes from a cheap ramen shop. Looks just as good as the real thing from Hanamura. All it's missing is the Murloc bowl, and then it'd be perfect. Oh no, how could I forget the Murloc bowl? It's half the fun of Rikimaru ramen. Huh. Let me go check with the waiter. Maybe they have Murloc bowls in the back. I fetched the waiter and explained that Rikimaru ramen just isn't the same when it's not in branded bowls. Fortunately, the restaurant doesn't have any Murloc bowls on hand, but they are able to draw a crude recreation on 2 of the regular bowls. When you return to the table, Genji looks completely deflated. You sit across from him and he barely even acknowledges your presence. Even Cupid seems troubled by his sudden shift in mood. Perhaps you should check on him. Hey, everything okay? Hey, is everything okay? You seem bummed out. Genji shrugs. Sorry. Another diner recognized me while you were gone. They came over to talk to me. Oh, did they ask for your autograph or something? No, they actually recognized me from the Blackwatch incident. They had less than kind words to share with me. So sorry. Can't believe someone would give you trouble about it here. It's alright. I'm not proud of who I was then, but I will admit it is discouraging. I try my very best to become a better person, but I fear my past will always haunt me. Some days it feels like there's nothing I can do to move on from who I was. He sighs, rubbing his head against his hand dejectedly. The heart-rending sigh. Seems he could use your reassurance. A small gesture might go a long way. Apparently even Cupid has the sense to put aside his bitterness toward Genji when he's in this state. What do you do to cheer Genji up? I don't think that that's the answer. Sometimes a touch is all you need. I don't think you have the words to help in this situation. So you reach across the small table and take Genji's hand into yours. Seems surprised. When you meet his gaze with a smile, he reflexes. He squeezes your hand in a deep breath to steady himself. Thank you, Kugel. I'm sure I'd feel much worse if you weren't here. It's the least I could do. Let's go! I mean that literally. Holding his hand was probably the easiest, least expensive thing you've done all night. I mean, sometimes just a simple touch is enough to reassure somebody. Let's eat, huh? Our food is getting cold. If you finally enjoy your night as it was supposed to go. You know how Genji eats with his mask on. Every time we look away, more food disappears from his plate. You assume it's getting into his mouth one way or another. By the time you're done eating, Genji seems happier than ever. Glad the evening is going in a more positive direction. Hey, I wanted to ask you about something. Shoot. How would you feel about going somewhere special for our next date? Anywhere that's special to you is special to me. Sure. That one doesn't earn you any points with Genji, but it makes him blush, and isn't that worth more than any kind of gameplay progression? I was hoping we could go somewhere that's really special to me. How would you feel about a trip to Nepal? What's in Nepal? What's so special about Nepal? It's a very important place in my growth as a person. This may surprise you, but an isolated mountaintop helped me find peace. There's more to it, obviously, but I figured I could explain when we got there. Sure, can't wait to hear all about your backstory. Alright, I'll see you there. I hope it'll be really special. I had a lot of fun tonight. Thanks again. Genji departs from the restaurant and you're left alone. Well, as alone as you can be when you're haunted by the vessel of Valentine's. Another date down with a third to come? Most impressive. Thanks. How do you think Genji and I are doing? Seems incredibly happy with you. Not to tempt fate, but I suspect it would be difficult for you to lose his affection now. There's still another date in your future. Do what you can to prepare. I sense this one will be the most important of all. Your date awaits. Let's go. You ascend the snowy mountains in Nepal, and the cold rudely seeps right through every layer of clothing you wore. Hard to believe that just a few days ago, you were telling jokes in a comedy club. Now this is what's expected of you to keep this relationship going. You're trudging along, Cupid appears again. Thankfully, you know his deal by now, or you'd think you were seeing things thanks to the hypothermia. Google, I need to stress how important this day will be. Clearly, you are important to Genji. He would not have brought you here otherwise. So just be sure to do your very best this time. Thought you didn't like Genji. You know, when we first met, you seemed like you didn't like Genji. Well, while I do believe he is foolish and stubborn and immature and vain, you have reminded me that there's a good side to him as well. Aww, he's crying. While that good side is buried very, very far beneath his flaws, it is there nonetheless, so I must thank you, truly. Ah, Cupid, you're sounding all sappy. Don't tell me this is a teaser for the secret Cupid path of this dating sim. Don't be ridiculous. If there were a secret Cupid path, do you think I would advertise it so freely? Besides, a path of that nature would be difficult to unlock. You need to say, successfully win the heart of both heroes to show me your commitment to love. Hypothetically, of course. I wonder. if there's a way to date Cupid by dating Mercy and Genji successfully. But enough about hypotheticals. You have a date to get to. Hurry up now. With Cupid's vote of confidence, you continue your journey up the mountain. Eventually, you arrive in a quaint little village. Genji is there to greet you. Honestly, you don't understand why you can't travel together. Google, you made it. What do you think of the hike? It was worth it here to be with you. I wouldn't say it was easy, but it was worth it to be here with you, Genji. I'm happy you think so. There are a few people who would be willing to scale a mountain to spend time with me if you... There are a few people who would be willing to scale a mountain to spend time with me if you can believe that. It means a lot that you did. Anyway, I'm glad you're finally here. This place is very special to me, and I hope I can show you why. Come for a walk with me? Okay. Gladly, you take Genji's arm. He leads you all around the village, and you can't help but bask in every sight. It's truly beautiful. Certainly not the kind of place you'd want to host a 5v5 King of the Hill style combat. But what's more beautiful than the village itself is the way Genji glows while talking you through it. Recounting memories of the time he spent here. Tells you everything, from the story of how he first arrived here to tales of the most trying meditations. After strolling a while, Genji takes you to the old accommodations that housed him through his time in Nepal. Though he has been absent for some time, the room is still clearly his. There's an old mattress, a Haori, I don't know what that is, and a framed photo of Genji with his brother, taken years ago. Genji goes to say something, but someone else speaks first. Genji, you've arrived. Is that Zenyatta? Yeah. His head is so big. Hope you had a safe journey, my student. It's Zenyatta. How sad is it that the only place you can get Zenyatta content these days is the explicitly non-canon dating sim in that one short story? Well, maybe something will happen with that Ramatra guy soon. Who knows? That a tease. Master, it's good to see you again. Indeed, I heard that you were bringing a visitor, and I hoped I could meet them. Of course. Cool, this is my master, Zenyatta. You're ready for a trek through the snow-covered mountains, but this is basically like meeting Genji's parent. Is that weird for a third date? Doesn't matter, it's happening. Now it's up to you to deal with it. Wonderful to meet you. Really is wonderful to meet you, Zenyatta. I've heard great things. That's a lie, you haven't heard anything, but he seems to react warmly even so. Likewise, I am glad you survived your journey here. I'm going to ignore the threatening aura of that sentence and let him keep talking. It's rare for Genji to have company here. I sense he must be quite fond of you. Oh my god, look at him fucking blush through his fucking mask. Oh, I certainly hope so. Master, you're embarrassing me. I'm sure your companionship will mean a great deal to him. He has always struggled to accept himself. Perhaps the acceptance of another will help him along his path. Never realized how much your company might mean to Genji. To think, just a few nights ago, you were planning to enjoy the comedy stylings of literally anyone in New York City by yourself. Now it's entirely possible you're changing the life of an Overwatch agent. I believe... Master? I sense I have surpassed my annual screen time allotment. I'm afraid I will need to depart. But please, take my greatest blessings and enjoy the remainder of your time here. Bye, Zenyatta. The two of you say goodbye to Master Zenyatta, and when you're left alone, Genji's previous exuberance has gone, replaced with contemplation. Something on your mind? Just thinking about what my master said. He's being truthful, you know. Spending time with you has done a lot to help my own sense of self. But I have to wonder. Google, do you really think it's possible to know your true self? Wow, to be honest, it's a far deeper question than you would have expected from a silly dating sim you signed up for. But you've come this far, right? What's the harm in one more question? That really is one more. I believe this will be your last chance to win Genji's heart, Google. Use it wisely. Can I save? And save. Well, what do you think? Can one know their true self? I'm not sure, but you can try. I feel like that is my actual answer. Is like, I don't know if you really can, but it doesn't hurt to try. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe you can or maybe not. But I think it's always worth it to try finding out who you really are. Otherwise, what's the point of it at all? Yeah, I think you might be right, you know. When I ended up like this, when my brother goes off, Cupid watches him intently with his brow knit with pain. I felt so much guilt. I would look at myself every day and despise the person who looked back at me. But as much as it hurt, I had to look, or else I could not have grown from who I was. Perhaps I will never know my true self, but you're right, I must always try to see who I really am. Thank you, Google. I'm glad to know you feel the same. Google, I've really enjoyed spending so much time with you lately. It's been a long time since I allowed myself to get close to anyone, but I must admit... Admit what, Genji? I feel some guilt that you have not seen the real me. You're a bit confused. You're pretty sure you just enjoyed 3 dates with the real him. Before he can ask, he clarifies. I've been spending so much time together, you'll only see me with my mask on. And although my mask is extremely epic, it is not the true me. It is really cool, though. I know, right? But still. He takes your hands into his. His green visor stares back at you, and you wonder what his eyes might look like beneath it. Google, can I show you who I really am? Accept Genji's love. That sounds really bad out of context. Of course, I love you, Genji. Genji puts his hand over his heart, shocked but not at all disappointed in your confession. After returning to reality, he chuckles under his breath. Funny. Seems like it could deflect anything but love. And Sigma Rock. And beams. And beams, but mostly love. With great care, Genji reaches for his mask. Though he hesitates, he eventually builds the strength to remove it, showing his true face beneath. Genji, you're beautiful. If you believe so, then it must be true. It took me so long to come to terms with who I am now. Knowing you accept me makes me confident it was worth all the time. I know my true self loves you too, Kugel. Aww. You have embarked on the journey of love and found what you desire at the end. Love takes many forms, but it is always true. May you cherish this love with Genji forever and always. I love you more than Junkrat loves bombs. Am I actually logged in? Oh, wait. Do I need to... Should I have logged in before I did this? Allow. I think it did it. Wait, rewards. Yeah, redeem. Okay, I think it's good. Uh-oh. Wait, I can't get off of this screen. Why can't I get off of this screen? Hang on. Hang on. Oh, it's because it's a different tab. That's why. It opened up an image. Okay. Okay, so it opened up these two. I have this one, you would Genji, a full-hearted effort. And this. I love you more than Junkrat loves bombs. And then this was something I got in game, I think. And I think I start a new game to do Mercy, right? Yeah. Yes, I'm ready. Go. Let's say, why are there only two options? What if I wanted to see, just as a thoroughly random example, Junkrat? Well, I wanted to see Baptiste, but you know, well, Pacer's out there. You haven't even had your first date yet. The options are plenty for now. Maybe we'll add more dating sim opportunities in the future. I'm not saying this is some kind of test version of a potentially more robust dating adventure, but we're also not saying that. What do you see in the corner? It's Mercy. It's Mercy. Genius doctor, genius scientist, genius inventor, Swiss. I have a citizenship there. No matter how many times you blink, she's still there, and you're completely... starstruck. Oh, that's kind of cute. Starstruck. You're amazed that she could be seen in public without hordes of DPS players begging for healing. It's just like them to be nowhere near their healer, though, huh? You'd love to get knocked. Oh, I love the little meta comments about the actual gameplay. Maybe a handshake. Maybe she'll even say your name. Maybe if I donate enough bits to her, she'll say my name. Hey Cupid, hard. Do I see the sound of beating fast and the smell of sweat on your palms? Yeah. We've already seen all this. To the ground. You're hallucinating. Yeah. You're not Cupid. You're Hanzo Shimada. No, you're not Cupid. You're Hanzo Shimada. In the free-to-play game Overwatch 2, which I have, of course, played because I just recognize you as Hanzo Shimada. I get that a lot. But no matter how similar I am to the character in Overwatch, rest assured, I am Cupid, champion of love. However, entirely possible that Hanzo Shimada will have a skin based on me in the shop. What a coincidence. Indeed, now tell me, are you feeling the signs of love? Nope, it's just my baseline anxiety. Yeah, I want to win the heart of Mercy. Yeah, I want to win the heart of Mercy. He arches an eyebrow. To win her heart, you must arm yourself with the power of knowledge. How much do you really know about Mercy? Wait, you actually setting up a trivia quiz here? I am waiting. Why are trivia questions important to winning Mercy's heart? I expected more from the champion of love than dating sim tropes. If you prefer, you can contest your knowledge of the medicinal science or of the medical sciences. Maybe you should. I might surprise you. Perhaps we should discuss something more nebulous, like why Null Sector is attacking the world in the upcoming story missions. Oh, when is that happening? The Overwatch development team hasn't even released those details yet. That's not fair. True. You know what might be fair then? Trivia. Trivia about Mercy would be fair, even if it is, some might say, a trope. That's my unparalleled Mercy knowledge. I know everything, obviously. Very knowledgeable. Confidence, I hope it's well placed. What is Mercy's real name? Oh, fuck. It's Angela. Mrs. Kugel. Not yet. Angela Ziegler. Incorrect. It's a Dr. Angela Ziegler. Okay, Cupid Hanzo Shimada. Stop that. What's your favorite food? The Tears of Careless. Chocolate. Close, but not quite. She loves Swiss chocolate. Well, yeah, because Swiss chocolate is the best chocolate. Shame. Now, next question. What is Dr. Ziegler's field of research? This is Rig. There are no right answers. Rig, there are no right answers. I know she's a pioneer in biotic technology, which is a field in applied nanobiology, and she got her MD and PhD in Switzerland at a ridiculously young age. She also became head of surgery at a prominent Swiss hospital, again at a ridiculously young age. She's so knowledgeable, illuminating them. Why would you impress such a highly accomplished woman? Tell her how many hours I clocked on Overwatch 2. Can't I just say hi? You can, with this mic. Why can't it be both? I guess. You can see the mic they use for open mic night at the Laugh Attic. Click. Spotlight illuminates you. Mercy turns her head. She's looking at you. Hi. Everyone turns to you. Mercy sits comfortably back in her chair, expectant. She's waiting. I said hi already. The crowd clears their throats. Chairs squeak. She's waiting for a joke because this is a comedy club where you make jokes. Alright, here goes nothing. Go the surgeon one. Why doesn't the surgeon like operating on elbows? Pause for dramatic effect. You swear to do no arms. The audio in silence goes beyond mere description. It is a living being, vast, timeless, hateful. It bears down on you with deadly intent. Then Mercy laughs, a full-on chain-snorting laugh. Its exhilaration hits you like a damage-amplifying beam. Damn, that's pretty hard. Well-timed resurrect. You should probably get her sinuses checked, though. You sit down at a nearby table glowing. Out of the corner of your eye, Mercy stands and heads over to you. Bum, 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 bum. Hello. Hey, Dr. Ziegler. I just wanted to say that was... That's such a bad such a bad Swiss accent. That was like... I just wanted to say that was a very good joke. Glad it tickled your funny bone. The phrase is so strange. The funny bone isn't really a bone. It's a nerve called the ulnar nerve, and it's responsible for your sensations in your fourth and fifth fingers, your palm, and... But of course, I understand your joke, which was also very good. Thanks, and that ulnar nerve trivia was also really good. It wasn't humorous, though. Ayy! Anyone ever told you you're smart and funny? Everyone ever told you that you're hilarious? You're the first! Sadly, a doctor doesn't have many opportunities to be funny. Isn't laughter the best medicine? No, the best medicine lies in biotic technology. Yeah, let's rewrite that to biotic tech is the best medicine. So fund it. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it, but I prefer that version. It's been lovely chatting with you, truly. Would you be interested in joining me for dinner soon? I'd love to join you. Mercy smiles. I'd die happy right now and she would just resurrect you back. Fantastic. I'll meet you at Cafe Ezra at Circuit Royal. She walks. No, floats away. You can't believe it. You're going to have dinner with Mercy tomorrow at... Wait a minute. Circuit Royal? That's not in Midtown. If you want to make it in time for dinner tomorrow, you better queue up now. How do you think things went? You did quite well. You anticipated her feelings and interests. You are off to a fine start. The first date is finished, but the journey ahead is long and fraught with peril. We will endure these trials together. Hell yeah. Luckily, the hopeful future of Overwatch has a very reasonably priced transatlantic train. You have in Monaco a few short hours. To regard zip by in the distance, you roam with high-end dining wafts from nearby tables. The menu is in front of you, and you're cursing yourself for skipping French class all those years ago. Exactly 3 minutes and 2 seconds past the time of your dinner date, and Mercy is still nowhere to be found. Maybe she changed her mind. Maybe there's an international crisis somewhere and she had to go. Maybe she's just running fashionably late. 3 minutes and 57 seconds. 4 minutes and 19 seconds. She must hate you. Are you gonna eat the breadsticks or just let them sit there? I am so sorry. She's flustered, having rushed over here. I was working on a new dissertation and I wasn't keeping track of their time. I got here as fast as I could. Do forgive me. Happens to the best of us. Well handled. Really? I shouldn't be honest and tell her I almost had a meltdown? Consider saving that for the dessert course. Mercy smiles and sits down. You ordered yet? This place does have a fabulous, how do I say that? Bagnettes? Bagnettes? Bagnettes de fleur de... I'm not... French. I don't know French pronunciations. Fried zucchini flowers. I take a deep breath, nod, and look back at the menu. Order the Bircher Wesley. Because having breakfast for dinner is one of the finer pleasures in life. This was Mercy's recipe in the Overwatch cookbook. You like Bircher Wesley as well? Because I also love it. It's breakfast. The best breakfast. Yes, it is, although we are having dinner. I don't let society's expectations dictate my preferences. True! Honestly based Overwatch dating sim. This is awesome. Me either. Oh, is that like a yogurt thing? Kind of what it looks like to me. Clusters of bright happy berries and a trail of green and brown nuts and seeds on a bed of white mush. Silence falls as you two eat. The awkward bit during dinner dates where you can't decide if you should converse or eat. Or talk while eating or risk spraying your day with freshly chewed food. Cupid groans. Are you truly such an amateur? Start a conversation. What do I talk about? Something about her. Dissertation sounds interesting. Tell me more. You understand the nuances of medical imaging and machine learning? To be honest, not really. I don't know if that's the right answer, though. We're gonna save. To be honest, not really. Oh. What kind of hobbies do you enjoy? I like volunteering at clinics around the world and collecting crystals. Non-canonically, of course. Like non-canonical healing crystals. My favorite is the rose quartz. Represents love, healing, and compassion. Represents love, healing, compassion, right? Right. You high five Cupid. Mercy looks at you, concerned. You forget that only you can see him. My godly knowledge and love does not cover how... Do not cover how to recover from such tomfoolery. So helpful. Just stretching the old... What? Tismus dorsi. Anyways. What does being a hero feel like? You know, no one believes me when I say that it's not as great as people think. The world saw me as Mercy, a guardian angel, noble and perfect, but I'm also just Angela Ziegler, and I am not perfect. When the world saw me, they were disappointed. I don't mind being Mercy. If the world needs her, then I will be there, but I wish they would also welcome Angela. Wow. I feel like that's coming on really strong. I'll say it though. Chokes on her sip of water. The other patrons look over, oozing disdain at her gauche behavior. Discreetly slide a napkin towards her. You okay? Yeah, I'm sorry. Nothing to be sorry about. She looks down, face still pink. Thank you for saying that. It's nice to hear. I was wondering, I'm volunteering at a clinic in Cairo tomorrow. Would you like to see Angela trying to save the world? Cairo, Egypt? I literally cannot miss it unless I stop here. She beams at you and soars away, leaving a lingering scent of perfection. Well, perfect to you. Well, one way or another, that date is complete. Thanks so much. How did our night go? She seems happy with you. Only through carelessness will you lose her heart now. There is still another date in your future. Do what you can to prepare, since this one will be the most important of all. Third date awaits. Let's go. There's no time to waste. As soon as the airship touched down in Cairo, it was straight to the clinic. The modest clinic, bright and clean. Angela hands you a pair of scrubs and she puts on a lab coat. As she tends to patients, you help as much as you can. Always mopped. Paperwork filed and sorted. Supplies stocked. You sit down in the break room, exhausted. Angela enters. You straighten up immediately. You must be tired. I'll make you some coffee. Hands you a cup of something that looks like coffee. It smells like coffee, but it's definitely not quality coffee. Her genius does not extend to the barristorial arts, if such a thing exists. Drink it. I'll drink it. It's probably fine. Drink it enthusiastically. It's endearingly revolting, but strong. You like it? Just what the doctor ordered. I know it's terrible, but there's plenty more, so help yourself. Your stomach gurgles in protest, but hey, it'll keep you awake. Yeah, it's not that bad. Everyone's telling me that you're great help. Keep it up. She leaves. Her compliment energizes you more than any cup of coffee. Back to volunteering. Head back into the clinic, picking out coffee grinds from your teeth. Quite the brave one. You recognize that quiet right voice. Turn around and it's... Oh, it's Anna. Hey, Grandma. No one has experienced Angela's coffee and come out smiling the other end. Anna Amari, legendary sniper, original Overwatch strike squad member, the bane of most of your matches. What is she doing here? No, she is the boon of most of my matches. I play with down. What is she doing here? Anna, what are you doing here? Are you hurt? Oh, I'm always aching somewhere. You know that. Who's this? This is Kugel. She blushes pink, mercy pink. We're just helping out Angela for the day. Just helping out, is that right? Well, okay. She doesn't need any help, to be honest, but I thought I could take care of the little things so she can focus on her patients. Gaze pierces you. You know those eyes have seen the world's most dangerous criminals and their final moments. Always told Faria to look for someone who helps her focus on the important things. Glad you found someone like that, Angela. It was nice meeting you, Kugel. She leaves. Angela clears her throat and avoids eye contact with you. I'll see you when the shift ends. You're alone, wondering what just happened. Well done. You've impressed Anna Amari. Where the heck were you? Some mortals frighten even the gods themselves. The important matter is you impressed a close friend. Anna's opinion of you will heavily influence your fate with Dr. Ziegler. And speaking of fate, are you ready to see how your journey ends? No, I'm going to run away and cry. You're going to go to run, but run straight into Mercy instead. You have a moment? I want to talk about something with you. Alright. Angela leads you to the top of the floor of the clinic. There's a rooftop terrace with stunning views of Cairo. Wow. Spectacular, isn't it? I come up here often after a long shift. You both take in the view of the city, the Nile sparkling orange from the setting sun, the high-rise apartments and freeways gathered around its shores. What did you want to talk about? I wanted to thank you for these last few days together. You saw me for who I really am, and instead of judgment or expectations, you gave me humor, compassion, and kindness. As someone like you exists in this world, it makes me want to believe in a little stronger, fight for it a little harder. I want to show you something. Take my hand. Come see this world from above as I do in all its beauty. I will go anywhere with you. Why is she in Valkyrie outfit now? Valkyrie wings spread open. Angela takes your hand and you both soar into the clouds. I've known many heroes, but you are mine. You've embarked on a journey. Yeah. If love was my ult, it'd be fully charged. Turn to main menu to claim. Icon, title, and highlight intro granted. Oh, I've already seen that one. Hang on. I accidentally pressed F12. You wooed Mercy. Nothing better than a supportive partner. Aww. We've already seen that one. Is there like a whole bunch of these? Because it's 8 and 12. Is there so many of these? How the fuck are you supposed to unlock all of them? What? Hold on. Wait a moment, Kugel. Where am I? You're in the realm of love. Looks a lot like that 1-2 CP map. The what map? You know, the old game mode from the before times. Can you pause your brilliant wit for just a second, please? Wait, one more comment. Get out of your system. Let me add the other heroes as options. If you'd let me finish, there's about to be a third option. Your devotion to winning the trust and respect of these heroes is admirable. Not only have you brought love to their hearts, but to mine as well. Have this, as a token of my respect. Cupid hands you an arrow from his quiver. You take his gift. I don't know what to say except... you were my soulmate all along. Cupid Hanzo is pretty hot. I thought it was impossible for Cupid to find true love. I'm not sure. I haven't updated any of that stuff in a while. Thought it was impossible for Cupid to find true love, but you make the impossible possible. Aww. Hey, shouldn't you be shooting me with this arrow? There's no need. You've already pierced my heart without it. That was fun. I enjoyed that. It was silly. It is a silly little thing. Yeah, Throne also does have like service fees and shit. Also, the candle that I asked for was a very large one. It wasn't like one of the small ones. It's like a big ass candle that like lasts for like a month if you use it like all the time. That was enjoyable. I had a good time. It wasn't anything groundbreaking or whatever, but it was fun. Is it? I'll probably need to update it then. It's probably something fucking wrong when something went wrong when I put it in. Yeah, probably. To you from Cupid Hanzo. New rewards unlocked. Cupid's arrow. Icon and title granted. Forget the objective. You've captured my heart. Cute. To you from Cupid Hanzo. That's cute. It's cute. It's cute. There's a lot of cards though. I'm not gonna unlock them all. Fuck that. I'm sure they're available online and stuff.